Hey, welcome back to the Moose Shop. So I just finished modeling this dial indicator. So what I plan on doing here is I'm going to make a wall clock. And this is not my idea. This is Joe Pye, who's a machinist and a YouTuber. Great channel, one of my favorites. I'll put a link down below. He made one on his channel, and I liked it. And I got a hold of him. I said, Joe, do you mind if I make the same clock for my shop teacher who's retiring? And he said, no problem, because I have no plans though. I said, that's okay, I'll figure it out. So what I did was I took the measurements off this dial indicator here, put it on the program, and then after I had all the parts, I scaled it up 10 times. So it's gonna actually be like 23, 24 inches, because here's a clock for it. So imagine that. So, yeah, so it's gonna turn out cool. It should work. It works here on the program. So I got all the dimensions written down. I got the clock, I got the MDF. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's go over there, get in the garage, and let's do this. Okay, so for the arm assembly, everything's cut out, sanded. Got the washers, the pin, the arms, and even the ball. I bought a wooden ball. So what I want to do here is these are all going to be painted, but I don't want them to look like painted wood. So especially like the arm here and the pin that's running through, and the ball. So what I did last night, I did an experiment, and what I did was I used some CA glue, and I did a couple coats of CA glue, sanded it down, and then painted it. And this is only like 2 coats of CA glue and 1 coat of paint, and it really turned out, and I'm not sure if you can see that in the, but it's super smooth. And I think if I took my time, it's going to really look like painted metal. Let's do it. Starbond. About 4 coats and some quick sanding in between, and it's got this like plastic feeling over it. So it should, the paint should cover that really nice. Okay, the next thing I need to do is drill a hole straight through the center of this ball. And I learned a little trick on how to do this. Kind of cool, actually. So what you do, you get a sacrificial piece of wood, and you're going to get a Forstner bit that's just a little bit smaller than the ball itself. And you're going to drill a hole almost all the way through this, and it's going to create a little bed. And without moving anything, you're going to switch out the bits and get the drill bit to the sizes you need. Switch it out, set this in the bed, and it should go right through the dead center of that ball. So we got everything cut out and ready to go. I'm going to do a light sanding. I'm going to do a quick sanding seal on the inside. Alright, so I'm going to take these outside and give it a quick coat to the inside. But try not to get any on the gluing area. Alright, so I'll take them outside and I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Alright, so I quickly painted the inside. Alright, so let's start putting this thing together. Alright, so let that sit for a while and dry, and we'll take the arm assembly outside, and we'll get this all painted up. The stuff that I covered with Starbond. Okay, so before I put on sanding seal, I want to attach these sliding dovetail pieces. And this is a perfect opportunity to do the old wood glue Starbond glue trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some wood glue Starbond in 3 different places, activator, and then you just have to set it down and hold it for about 15 seconds. So let's give it a go. Alright, let's go paint this thing. Okay, so she's all painted up. I'm ready to go. A couple coats. Turned out real nice. I also got all the arm assembly all painted, ready to go, and it turned out really nice with that Starbond glue coat I put on there. Really gave it a nice solid looking color. So, everything's ready to put together. We'll mount the arm assembly, put a little screw in here for the clock, and do a little mounting device on the back. Alright, so we've got all the arm assemblies pre-drilled and ready to put together. Putting on the final touch. I'm just checking out the accuracy of my 1, 2, 3 block. Just kidding. Anyway, let's check it out. Well, anyways, this turned out really cool. What a fun build this was. This would look awesome in a machine shop, don't you think? Really nice. And that's where I got the idea, was Joe Pye made one for his machine shop. I'll put a link down below. He's got a YouTube channel, one of my favorite. Check him out. Give him a follow. Also, Starbond is going to give us a 10% discount on any of their items. I'll leave a code and a link to that. And I'm going to try to put the dimensions together in those drawings, and I'll put a link for that down below too, so in case you want to make this, you'll be able to. So, I hope you like that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. What do you think?